What's it say about Devontae that he's running around chasing Buddy all game and still shoots great?
You know, he didn't get tired. I don't know. It didn't seem possible to me. You know, he did a great job on Buddy, and you know, we held him to 24 and did a remarkable job. He got a lot of, you know, some of the stuff he got was in transition or off of offensive rebounds or whatnot. And then for him to be our best player offensively by far and make about 2 or 3 plays down the stretch that, you know, he had to make every one of them for us to have a chance. So I think he grew up a little bit today.
So why did you put him on Buddy this time? You were winning, wasn't it, the first time?
Well, I didn't think that I thought the way after playing Buddy the first time when we held him to 46, I thought the best way was to play underneath him, and he has Devontae obviously or Frank has to do that, and you know our deal was when it gets under 10, nobody's in foul trouble, we'll move Frank to him, and Devontae wanted the challenge, and you know we couldn't put Frank on him because he's in foul trouble.
Bill, the way that Oklahoma struggled to shoot it early, and yet they're still only down 5. Are you worried, or are you thinking, well, they had to expend some energy to get it, maybe that wins it in the end?
Well, I told our guys at halftime, I said, you know, we guarded them well, but the law of percentages, you know, have a chance to have a way of evening out. And they shot it so poorly the first half, and then, you know, they came out in second half, and first 2 shots they make are threes, and next thing you know, it's a 9-0 run, and they have all momentum, and then we kind of locked in and played after that. But I thought we really defended them well. I think they're a hard team to guard. All of them can beat you off the bounce, and I thought we took away, you know, Latin on the ball screen and run to the rim. I thought, you know, for the most part, we kept Buddy and Jordan for the most part out of the paint, you know, for the most part, and then although Buddy still shot a lot of free throws, and then Isaiah had a really nice game, you know, but I don't know how you guard them all, and we did a real good job on Ryan, but that's about as good as we can play defensively, I think, against a team that can really score.
What were you thinking on that 4-point play when Frank fouled out?
Well, you know, obviously not very happy. We didn't have any. Well, I could be wrong. I think we're up 1, and it's a scramble play. It's nobody's fault. It's a scramble play, and Buddy was supposed to come off a stagger on the baseline, which is a play he scored on earlier, and Devontae played it right, so he just gut cut it up the middle and had 2 steps on him. So Frank runs to him, and then Frank tried to get back to Jordan, and Buddy made a good pass. So, you know, those things happen, but you know, we don't like playing without Frank. But today we showed we could. So that was nice.
You went with a 4-guard lineup at one point, and it kind of gave you guys a bit of a boost. Why'd you go to that, and would it have lasted longer had Frank not gotten involved?
Yeah, it would have lasted longer. Although Landon made a couple of plays late that I'm glad he was in the game. You know, be real candid, Hoiberg's in my office yesterday. Paige works for us, and you know, he always plays 4 around 1, and we were talking about it. And a little bit, and I even told him, and he said, "Man, that could be good for you guys, you know." And I said, "Well, I think we may end up doing it tomorrow." And we didn't do it much, but I thought it was good for us in the little bit that we did it.
What does this game tell you about your team?
Well, I don't think it. You know, it tells you that we're capable of being tough. It tells me that they, you know, obviously both teams care an awful lot. I mean, that was a very competitive game. Both teams battled hard. I think you know, we can play through some stuff when the game doesn't go as scripted, which I think is always tough teams can do that. But we'll be honest, I expected us to play well. You know, for some reason, we don't play good in Stillwater. We usually play good here, even when we don't win. And so I came in here confident, and I think the guys did too, that we could come in here and play very well.
But for the overall perception of the league, does it really matter if one team is as dominant as you guys have been over the last 10 or 12 years?
I actually think, I hate saying this, I actually think it's hurt the perception of our league a lot of times. You know, you hear see, when people say that we won 11 in a row, we have, but they don't talk about the years in which we shared it or something like that. And so I think the deal is, well, the league can't be that strong if one team's winning a lot, and which is not true at all. I mean, that's ridiculous talk, but people that don't follow our league on the coast, I think that is something that's talked about a little bit. So at least I've heard people say that. But the league's fantastic. We've been so fortunate because in the years where we've had huge turnover, we've caught breaks to give us a chance to still be in the league race late. But it's amazing to me. All of America is focused on the Big 12. I mean, I don't know what the ESPN numbers will be, but this will be the most watched game of the year, I would think. You know, as far as regular season goes, and I think what's happened, there's been so many good games, and primarily the two that we played with OU, it's brought a lot of attention to it and made us more of a national conference. But the league is great this year, but don't think the league hadn't been great in the past. We just haven't got the attention we're getting now.
Hey, Bill, was it more scheme on Buddy or more of just an individual or two who really excel? It seemed like you didn't have them helping off any.
No, well, you know, it's the first time we played them. I mean, it's my fault. I sent 3 to the glass, and so now a lot of times Buddy may have 2 or 3 steps in transition where we can't recover. Today we sent 3 back, and so you know, I think he may have scored 1 or 2 baskets on 3s in transition. So I don't know that that's scheme. Maybe it's just, you know, me recognizing how dumb I am the first time. But I think that helped. And then we played no help with him. Our deal was to act like we're helping, but to always run to him and to have no closeouts on him. If you know, with closeouts, when a guy catches a ball and you have to recover to him, we wanted to be there when he caught the ball. So, and we didn't do that all the time, obviously, but we did a much better job than we did the first time.
All right, Coach.